Okay, go. Don't you step on my phone.
Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. Good
Picker,
morning, Chick
Chick
Man,
Picker,
Picker.
it's the Picker. Tom doesn't even join in the fun when we're doing
I
Huh?
tell you, all I can think of is she needs a little logo that's animated and it has a little chick coming up there picking up ground, picking up grain off the ground
Morning,
with my
Dahlia.
daughter.
Morning, everyone. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday morning. Hi, Ring. What you doing? Do you want to join the party? Come here. Oh, my Ringo star. What you doing, huh?
How
You
old is
being a
Ringo?
good? He is. I think he just turned 4.
Oh, he's still young.
He's a good boy, huh? Yeah, he's a good boy.
Yeah,
But
you got him a year or two after we started this show.
yeah, he might.
I remember him being a
He
new
actually
puppy.
might be 3. He actually might be 3. Um, what are you sniffing? Hmm.
You talking to me?
Yeah, you. I'm talking to you, Todd. You're funny.
So, yeah.
Yeah. What's everybody got going on today? Tom's out running around. That's nothing new.
I'm headed back to the house. I just pulled into a parking lot so I could talk a few minutes before I got back to the house because she's already on
Oh,
the conference call. I got about 3 things I got to pack this morning.
well, that's good.
Yeah, that was a good surprise to get up to.
That's really good. Are you still doing your 35 a day?
I haven't since my back's been bothering me.
Okay.
If I get 5 or 6 done, I'm doing good.
Well, that's good. I mean, keep the momentum up. Got to
That's
keep the
more.
momentum up.
That's more than I've
And
been
I've been
doing
going through
lately.
clothes trying to pick out some good stuff to send into Thread Up.
Yeah. Yeah. It seemed like all night long I had because I think I had, I don't know, I think I had 5, maybe 7 boxes going. Like they were there, but they were just kind of hanging around. They hadn't got to them yet.
Right.
And they processed 4 last night. So I was busy in the middle of the night, because the dogs would get me up, or I'd get up or something, and I'd look at my phone, and there'd be another one. And I'd be like, oh my gosh. So, and I like to tackle them right when they get them, or soon after they get them processed. I like to get in there and change the prices. So,
Are you talking about Thread Up?
yeah. Yeah, because they'll email you and let you know that it's been processed, and then you could see it on the app, and so you go right into the app and max out the prices. And I want to do that as soon as possible because, they can grab those for goodie bags and stuff, and I want the max price for every item,
Right.
So, yeah, that's been kind of hopping.
Now, did
I'm
they
gonna,
send you more than one bag after your first order, or?
yeah, you can ask for more bags. I don't know that for sure, but I would suspect that if you order a bag and then you should be able to order more than one bag. Maybe not at a time, but like you'll order it and then and then you can go back in the system and order it and order another one.
Right.
It doesn't. Dolly says, "Have Valerie, how long does it take to change the prices for a whole bag or box?" It doesn't take that long. It takes maybe 10-15 minutes. It's not it's not really a big deal. Pretty simple, but I mean, for me, in the middle of the night when I do it, usually it's kind of hard because I'm squinting trying to see the prices, you know, because my eyes are so tired, I guess you could say.
Are you doing it on your phone?
Yeah, I usually do it on my phone. You can do it on your phone. You can do it on a desktop. It doesn't matter. I just usually have, you know, better access with my phone than the computer. I don't want to get logged in and all that hoopla. But yeah, I'm gonna work on that today. Try and I'd like to get 3 boxes up and going. I still have 2 more boxes that they have to process. So
No, are you talking about real boxes or are you talking about the bags they send you?
no, I'm talking about the real boxes. If you can get a label, you can use a box. But if you get a bag, then you got to use your bag. I like the boxes because I can fit a whole lot more in there. And so that's always good.
Well, this bag is pretty big.
Yeah, it is pretty big.
You just fill it full and
I fill it up to the top. There is a 30-pound weight limit on the boxes,
right.
so you do have to be aware of that. Texas Val says Plato's has their 90% off sale this week. Bought 2 big bags yesterday for ThreadUp. I've sent off 4 this week. Awesome! I need to go over there. I ain't got no car though.
What's wrong with your car?
I have a dragging caliper. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. I have to get the brakes replaced, the rotors, and both calipers and the hoses. So that's about $800 bill.
Wow.
That sucks, but it's just, it's just the way it is. Texas Val says she stopped paying for the quick processing on the last 8 boxes. It's mainly winter, so I can wait for them to process those. That's good. That's a really good idea. That is a really good idea to, if there's a season coming up. So like say in the middle of winter, you can send in some of your spring stuff, and it's taking about 4 months if you don't do expedited shipping. It's taking about 4 months for them to process the boxes. So, but I mean, definitely it saves you that money. And you always want to pay the 1099 return on all those, so you can make sure you get them back if they're rejected.
How much is the expedited shipping?
It's $16.99.
Wow.
$16.99, and then the 1099 return, and now that is the return on your rejected items. The 1099 does not include if you want to reclaim your items. So there's a big difference there. But yeah, I might have to go over to Plato's closet sometime this week. and see if I can find anything. I haven't had a car for the whole week, so he's gonna fix the car tomorrow. So I'm gonna take it over this evening, probably this afternoon sometime, and drop it off, and then they'll bring me home. That way he can have it first thing in the morning, and who knows, maybe I can get it a little bit earlier than closing time tomorrow.
Right.
And if everything goes well, I'm gonna try and go to the bins on Saturday. Morning, Sally.
Hi.
How you doing?
Morning, Sally.
I'm still on this side of the dirt.
Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
You're doing pretty good.
Trying to do it.
That's good. Did you work last night?
No, but I'm gonna work tonight.
Okay.
You're on vacay. Or days off.
Huh?
I thought you were on days off.
I was, but yeah.
Yeah.
I was supposed to have tonight off too, but I'm going back tonight because they need me. So that's a long story, but
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to the doctor on Friday just to get checked up and everything. Legs are still red and rashy, itchy. I'm on Benadryl, which kicks my ass. I didn't know that Benadryl would affect me like this.
Oh gosh, Benadryl is. If you want to go to sleep, Benadryl is.
Yeah,
That is a thing to take.
yeah.
Listen, when we came home with Sergey and
Well-
we had that 14-hour flight in front of us, Roberta said, "Is there anything that we can give you to help you relax if you not want you going to sleep or anything?" He said, "Give him a children's Tylenol. It won't hurt him and it'll make him sleep."
Yep.
But we never had to do that. He would nap and he was a good traveler.
Well, you know how yesterday I didn't know how much my prescription was for, so I took 2.
Yeah.
I was only supposed to take 1. So I'm feeling a little bit better today than I did yesterday.
Why were you only supposed to take 1?
I'm only supposed to take 1 3 times a day.
1 Benadryl?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you just got a double dose, so maybe that helped you a little bit. I don't know.
But like, I went to go take Brandon to work because we were gonna go. We were gonna get some stuff for Jonah's birthday and stuff. And so I was sitting in the car waiting for Brandon, and of course I took a nap. I took a nap yesterday afternoon, which I just don't even do, But I was sitting here falling asleep in my chair literally, and I was like, I'm gonna have to go take a nap. And so I went in there and got myself situated, put my feet up, and took a nap for like 3 hours. And then I got up and put Brandon and stuff, and I was taking a nap in the car.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't have even been.
Hell, I'd be in a coma.
And then by 8 o'clock last night, I was, we were trying to watch a movie, and I say trying to because I cannot watch it. I was like nodding. Like over and over and over again. Brandon says, "You're gonna have to go to bed." And it was like 8 o'clock at night, and I'm like, "Oh my god, that's horrible." Like,
Morning, Chris.
I don't even know how I'm gonna work, but she did hire 2 more people.
Well, that's good.
So I'm probably gonna have some help this weekend, so that's a good thing. I'm
Yeah.
gonna need it. I'm definitely gonna.
Yeah,
need
don't take any of that Benadryl when you go to work.
Okay, but that's gonna be hard.
You're not going to be able to be awake and taking Benadryl. So I wouldn't take any Benadryl.
Well, I'm
when you
awake
do it.
right now.
Did you just take some?
I took some at 6. I've been on it for 3 hours.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it because you're going to be. You could find yourself like on the counter asleep.
If I don't, though, my legs are way too itchy. They're like, it's like.
You'd be better off taking a non-drowsy Claritin or Zyrtec.
I'm already on Claritin. Every
God
day.
dang, Todd, what are you doing? Killing that thing?
What's the best way to fold an IKEA bag? They come so small and neat and tidy when you first get them, and then you try to fold them back up, and it's like wrestling an elephant. Sorry.
We
Like
got air in it.
it sounds like it's dead already. Just leave it.
Who all else uses IKEA bags?
I used to IKEA bags when I go to the bins, but I don't fold them. I just stuff them underneath the cart.
Yeah, I don't carry a purse. I don't want to like shove it down my pants or anything. So
Yeah, that would look awkward.
yeah, is that an
Everything-
IKEA bag, or are you just glad to see me?
Todd, everything's bigger in Texas.
Man, you got a big crotch. That's not my crotch. That's my IKEA bag. Oh, you want to see my bag?
You could always take a backpack.
Nah, I don't do bags.
I know that's too much trouble.
Yes, it is for an old man. Anyway,
Yep.
yeah.
Morning, Shelly.
Okay.
Shelly says, "Shut up."
Topic for today's show. Bridget brought this up in the chat. You want to hear
Texas
the
Paul
topic?
agrees with you, says I could not miscount money and stuff. Well, I think what I'll do is I'll take a dose at like 2 o'clock because I'm supposed to take it 3 times a day. So I'll take it like at 2 or 3, and then I won't take my dose at 11.
Yeah. Does it seem to be helping with your rash though?
It does help with the itching
Okay.
and the burning. So
Yeah, because you're knocked out.
yeah.
And you can't tell if it's itching or not because you're so drugged up.
I'm telling you, I've been to the ER before and they've given me, what is that one medicine that's supposed to be really bad? Like, they give it to people that are dying.
Morphine?
Huh?
Morphine?
Yeah, morphine. They give me morphine, for my pain or whatever. And like the first 5 minutes or something, it's like, whoa, this is some good stuff. And then it just, if you're in enough pain, it just kind of like wears off really fast.
Mm.
And but that Benadryl that they gave me and through my IV the other day, I was like falling asleep in the car on the way home.
And you were driving.
No. I let Brandon drive.
Thank God.
I know. I had to let Brandon drive because I was too tired.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. And you know me, I just don't do that.
Well, you're going to have to start doing it more. I'm telling you.
I don't know about that.
Well,
Well, I want to
think-
be well enough to where I don't have to do that.
right.
I should do a video on how to fold an IKEA bag.
Oh my gosh. Good morning, Mike.
Okay, I'm gonna run because I'm sitting under a tree. And
Okay, well, hope you do okay running.
I've got about 30 feet from me to the kitchen door, so I'll be good.
Okay. All right. You should be good.
All right. Y'all take it easy. Have a great day, everybody.
All right. You too, Tom.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. It's one of those things. If somebody sees me running, there's going to be something chasing me.
Is
That's
it
about
raining
all.
there?
Huh?
Was it raining?
Uh-uh.
Oh, why was he running?
I don't know.
Oh.
He wasn't. It was a
Oh.
figure of speech.
He was saying running, but he's.
Yeah. I'm going to run in here. Yeah.
I
But
get you.
technically not running. But good morning, Patty. Let's see. Texas Val said something earlier. I wanted to say, I agree with Valerie. Okay, Sally read that one already.
Yeah.
It was something about the Plato's Closet she wrote. Oh, check to make sure that your Plato's is doing it right now. They all pick different times, even here. Austin does theirs different on a different week than San Marcos. Okay. I will have to check that out.
Yeah, I know, Patty. It's Sally's fault, but not mine, right?
Yeah, Sally's still on the rampage.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that video of Chad's?
Mm-mm.
Chad showed a video yesterday of his house because they had to bug out about 2 a.m. Not last night, but the night before because it was real bad. And
Like
yeah.
flooding?
Huh?
Like flooding?
Yeah, lots of water. Lots of water, and it was still raining when they went there, but they wanted just to check, and see, if there was any damage, what the damage was, and so they were definitely lots of water. There's a huge tree that was down. I think it was like in their backyard.
Yeah.
Didn't look like it damaged, anything, but I mean, it was still down. But yeah,
Did they have water in their house?
I don't think so. I mean, there could have been because it looked like it was possibly. It was hard to tell. I mean, they didn't show the inside of the house, so maybe there wasn't any damage in the house. Maybe it was all outside. But it looked like, I mean, when I looked at it, it was just gauging from what I seen, maybe, 5 inches of water, 5 or 6 inches. So I don't know. But maybe with because usually your back porch is not the same. There's a slope or something like that, so it doesn't come into the house.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was pretty bad. Good morning, Beth.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Beth.
So,
I got some Walmart clearance yesterday.
huh?
I got some Walmart clearance yesterday.
More.
Walmart.
Oh, Walmart clearance. Good.
Yeah, these jeans, they were they're plus size. I got 4X and 5X, and they're capris. Mid-rise fitted capris. So they have the ruled bottoms. And they're stitched like that. So they're usually $14.97, and these were marked down to $3.
Nice.
So I got 4 pair.
Very good.
I
Gotta love.
think I can get at least $10 out of them.
We got
Yeah.
a Western Wear store going out of business in town, but they after 2 weeks, they're still only like 30% off. So I'm like, can't make any money buying it and reselling it.
Yeah.
Hopefully they will go way down because some good Wrangler jeans and boots and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Karen's at the beach says my sister in Pensacola area, no water, no electricity, and soaked carpet. From what I've seen, it didn't. But of course, that they had the sliding glass doors, so I didn't see any carpet. All I seen was tile. But I mean, there could have still been some damage, to the floor. I don't know. But
A friend of mine in Canyon, Texas, they had a big flood on the creek in Canyon, and his house got water in it. Well, their living room is a sunken living room, and it was like a big swimming pool.
oh my gosh.
It was horrible.
Yeah, that would be awful. Yeah. So how was sales yesterday? Everybody's sales good?
You're looking at it,
Uno, huh?
man. One.
I got a goose egg.
Huh?
I got a goose egg.
A goose egg?
Mm-hmm.
How many did you get?
I got 3, I think.
Good.
Which isn't great. I have 5. I think it's 5. 1, 2. I have 3 waiting payments. So, but yeah, I have 3 that have paid. So, okay. She said, Karen's at the beach says she's on the 2nd floor. I think her carpet, I think her soaked carpet from the rain and the wind, it got underneath the sliding glass door. Gotcha. Yeah, that whole mess would just suck. No doubt about it. But yeah, I got a few sales, nothing to write home about, but good enough. It could always get better, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not offers right now. That always seems to help a little bit.
yeah. I had a lady message me and asked me if I would do combined shipping on 2 Walmart things I listed yesterday. So that was good. She hasn't done anything yet. I just told her to, add them to her cart, and I would send her an invoice.
Yeah,
That's the best way to do it.
I agree.
So hopefully she'll do that, and I've got so much Walmart stuff still. I'm chipping away at it, but there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's still quite a bit of it left, but
Well, how many items total did you get from there?
well, I got probably close to.
Well, it was 600 the first time, right?
Well, when I counted it and minus, all the stuff that I held back for the kids and stuff. It was around 5:30.
Okay.
And then, but then I had my bathing suits that I put in there, and then I had this last one that I just put in there, and that was about 120. So probably close to about 650.
Yeah.
Did you pay tax on that?
Yeah. Yeah, I pay taxes. I don't have a EIN number or anything like that. But yeah, so I'm still plugging away. Today I'm working on ThreadUp though.
Huh?
Today I'm working on ThreadUp because when I take my car this afternoon, I'm gonna go by Dollar General and drop off as many boxes as I can drop off, as I can fill up, and then I'll take my car and drop it off. So that way I can get some more. It's taken quite a bit of time. I would say it's probably a good 5 to 7 days to get from here to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Whereas if I was doing Illinois, it was not. It was not as long. It was usually about 3 to 5 days.
Yeah.
So it's taking a little bit longer. But is there a feedback? There's a
I
little
don't
bit
know.
of feedback going on, or something.
Let me turn my speaker down.
Okay. Fishing and Picking said heard a parody. Sorry. On the radio this morning, it was a Luke Combs song. She hit me like a hurricane, but they changed the name to Sally. Sally hit me like a hurricane. There you go. See, you always thought you were just a Mustang.
I know. I'm a hurricane.
Texas Val says, why are you sending it to Phoenix? Well, because that's where the label says all my stuff's going.
She already filled up Illinois.
I done filled them up.
Yep.
Listen, we ain't got no more room here. We got to ship her out to the other warehouses.
No, probably half of it is yours.
Mine went to Georgia.
Probably half of what they have there is yours.
Oh, well. I have almost 900 things there, so I can understand. I get it. But yeah, so that's why I'm sending it there. They just made me, start. Oh, okay. Texas Valves is still Illinois. I actually like Illinois, but I'm okay with Phoenix. It's not too bad. They're about the same.
This one's going to Georgia too.
Okay.
Georgia.
Yeah. That's.
Well, I'm going estate selling. I will see y'all tomorrow morning.
All righty. Have fun. Go find good stuff.
Bye, Todd.
I need to. Bye, guys.
But yeah, I'm really loving ThreadUp. I would love to keep it going. I think it's a great platform. Yeah, there's a few little hang-ups that I don't particularly like, but for the most part, they're pretty good.
You're not sending any of the Walmart stuff there, though?
No.
Okay.
They won't pay me. They won't pay me enough for it.
Yeah.
I mean, even paying $1 for it, they still wouldn't. They wouldn't. The price on it wouldn't. You know, the markup price wouldn't be
Yeah.
good enough. Well, I think I'll take that. But yeah, and that's okay. I'm all right with that. Texas Bell said maybe because of location, because you're in the middle, they can choose which state to send it. I don't know. I just figured that, you know, maybe there's a max that of stuff that I can have in a certain area. I don't know. I know Phoenix is a lot busier because Phoenix handles like the whole Pacific Northwest or Pacific, you know, the West Coast basically. Morning, Julie. Landshark Picker says, "Can I ask a favor, please? Y'all know Todd Flippin' Hustler, right? Yeah, we know him." Hope you're doing well, Julie.
Get you a drink, sister.
Woo! But yeah. So,
Oh, that's not good.
what happened?
Oh. His wife had a stroke and was in the hospital.
Oh no, that's awful. I'll have to message him today.
Yeah.
I'll have to send him a message.
Well, thank you for taking us, Craig.
Let him know. Would you mind taking a second and leaving him a comment on one of his videos?
Yeah, her name is Samantha.
Okay. Well, she's fairly young too, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to. I'll definitely have to send a message to him and let him know that we're thinking of her and praying for her. Yep, definitely we'll do that. That's too bad. Well, hopefully she'll be strong enough where she can, you know, she can recover and everything. That'll be good.
You didn't interrupt, Craig.
No. We never talk about important stuff on here, so you can just pop right in. No big deal. No problem there.
Yeah, after you talking to me yesterday and kind of kicking my ass.
Well, it wasn't supposed to come out that way because nobody wants somebody else. Nobody wants to hear harping.
Right. But it's a problem, and they take care of it, you know. And so I got my new Fitbit yesterday, and that measures my heart rate, which is really cool. A really cool feature. And I'm gonna start making sure I log my blood sugar and keep track of that. And I'm also keeping track of food and drink, calories, carbs.
Have you? I would ask your doctor if you can go to endocrinologist.
Mm-hmm.
That's a specialist that deals with diabetes.
Well, I believe they wanted to send me to one.
Okay.
But so that's not an ENT, right? They said
No,
endocrinologist, but then they also want me to see an ENT for my throat,
right,
because that's like the next thing that they're gonna do is.
right.
But maybe I should ask them if they're still
Because
going to send me to an endocrinologist, because that's what they said.
yeah, I would definitely look into that, because I mean that's what they specialize in. They specialize in that disease, and you know, and stuff like that. So I don't know. When you have that illness, I think you just have to. I think you have to advocate for yourself and fight for, some kind of, uh, you know.
It's so hard though.
I know.
Because like you take all this medicine for this stuff and nothing, like it doesn't even bring your blood sugar down. It doesn't do it.
Right. Right.
So I know that like when you eat bad stuff, that there's stuff that's bad for you, it's like just adding to the problem. But then I think I have a sugar and carb addiction too. So I need to probably just stop buying anything that has to do with sugar and carbs. No, just go on no bread, no flour type,
And that's the thing though, is you can do that in moderation. You can have a little bit. You just can't, but I mean, if you have an addiction, that's, you can't really do that, because then you'll, if you're addicted to it and you like it, you're going to, it'll keep the ball rolling, and, you're not going to get it.
I just have to not buy it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Beth, I'm sorry. I had to mute you because I actually couldn't hear Sally. There was some kind of like feedback or fan or something going on in the background, and I couldn't hear her, so I had to mute you.
And like, so it's really hard when you have other people in the house that can eat that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And and maybe they they still want to eat pizza or whatever, and
yeah,
you can't do it. So that's the hardest part, I think.
But it wouldn't be a bad thing for Brandon to be right along there with you, doing the same thing, eating the same thing that you're eating. You know, you just change your whole, Karen's at the beach says, my girlfriend's daughter is pregnant with gestational diabetes. It's been very difficult for her to trying to change her diet, and she has to prick her fingers 4 times a day. Yeah, I mean, that is nothing to mess around with. Absolutely. Yeah, Shelly says, I do a low carb and it's working. I allow a cheat meal every week and lots of low carb. Get lots of low carbs that you enjoy. Yep. So, I mean, it's something to work at. I mean,
I'm just going to have to jump into the whole meats, cheese, eggs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Avocados. I can have avocados. So I'm just going to have to jump into that, because if I don't, And something like that becomes addictive to me too. Like if I can make that a habit for me, then and I become addicted to, just eating that stuff, then it's a good addiction though. It's not
Right.
it's not unhealthy.
Right.
So
Julie said she had 11 sales yesterday.
ooh, good job, Julie.
She burning it up. That's great.
I'm glad that's working for you, Shelly.
She said, message me if you need help. There you go.
Yeah, I know, Shirley. And maybe once they figure out what's going on with this new med that they want to put me on,
Yeah.
maybe that will help me out too. Because like right now, with no meds and no food, my blood sugar is way high.
Yeah. And that could be because of infection.
Yeah.
If there's infection in your body, because that tends to spike your blood sugar.
Yeah.
But
pneumonia and stuff like that. Yeah. My resting heart rate right now, I think is probably around 197.
Not bad. What's mine?
Hello, TD. Ooh, you hear about the drama?
Drama? Is
Yeah.
it drama?
There was drama on Instagram about it was with Rockstar Flipper.
Oh.
He actually, well, he didn't use names or whatever. But there is this woman that sells on Instagram and Facebook, and she sells boxes, like reseller boxes.
Yeah.
And she's been basically scamming people because she she'll send some boxes, but then they're like crap.
Yeah.
And they're like full of crap, like there's nothing good in them. And so she, if they ask for a refund or, to send it back or whatever, she, right up front, she puts on there that they need to send chargebacks through their credit card company to the bank. And so she's expecting people to do this. She does this numerous times, tells them to send the chargebacks to their banks. And then, so she keeps the money. The bank, the banks are trying to get money from her bank to cover, but she's got the money in hand already, and then they can't get anything from her. So it's like all these requests to, have these chargebacks, but it's like the bank is trying to get the money. Like the bank refunds the person, but the bank is trying to get money from her bank, but it sounds like she doesn't have any money in the bank that that they can get it from.
Right.
But she's just doing this over and over to hundreds of people.
Jeez.
She's from Oklahoma. I know that.
So beware.
Yeah. Watch you.
You know, as much as there's good people out there, there's still some bad ones out there. So
do your homework.
You got to be careful on, on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And it's so crazy that she thinks that, she's like a really egotistical kind of, like from her post, like she's like, oh, I'm so popular, everybody's talking about me now. That's what she's saying. It's like, it's not good stuff, bitch. It's not good.
There's a problem.
So
Yeah.
yeah, do your homework. Make sure you're not gonna get scammed.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many reseller sites out there that you can put a message in there and say, "Hey, have y'all heard about this gal? You know, uh has anybody bought anything from her?
Yeah,
Or,
look
guy or gal,
on
person."
YouTube for unboxings.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, stuff like that, so that you
Yeah.
can find out what kind of stuff you might be getting.
Yeah.
Just get an idea.
I don't mind reseller boxes, but my only issue is I kind of like the high of picking out my own stuff.
Yeah,
I really like that, and I mean, of course, if you're put in a position where you don't have that opportunity, then I completely understand, But yeah, I like getting my own stuff, my own brands, and my own, I like doing that.
yeah. Her name, I think, is Jen.
Good morning, Noman the Frog, Bill
Bill and David.
and David. I almost called you Bill and Ted. Sorry. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But
Gosh, do you remember, Bill, what her, I mean, I know her Instagram, I think, is something, I can't remember. Dang it.
why'd you go off, Beth? Because I muted you. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's another thing.
Ooh.
She's committing mail fraud too, because the box that she sent to Casey was like 28 pounds. He weighed it while he was on video, 28 pounds, but the label says 7.
How's
So
she doing that?
she's committing mail fraud.
How in the heck is she doing that?
I don't know how.
I don't understand how she's.
I don't know how
was
she's getting away with that. Like how the USPS or whoever's taking it is just sending it through and not scanning or making sure that it's the right weight. I don't know. But he showed, and there's other people that say that she did the same thing to them.
Oh my gosh.
So she can keep the money for, what she had to pay, because it was like with Casey, it was like free shipping and then half off, and he says there's no way that she could have made any money with, if she had to ship this in, with the weight that it should have been.
Right.
But because she put 7 pounds on it instead of 28, then she could make some money on that, So she's in trouble. She's going to be in trouble.
I'm telling you, when you start scamming resellers, you best be, closing up shop, and so nobody can find you, and just kind of you just need to go because they will come after you.
Mm-hmm. And there's other resellers that live around where she's at. And they've actually gotten, oh, my hair's just sticking up. They've actually gotten boxes from her and like met her so that they didn't have to like get them shipped.
Oh my gosh.
And she's driving like a brand new Range Rover, and yeah.
She's making bank.
Yeah, she is.
For a minute.
Yeah.
Just for a minute. It'll only last for a little bit, and
Like
then
somebody said, like if she's like getting $50 per box or whatever, and she's done this to like, so many people, she could be sitting on 50 grand real easy,
sure.
and so it's crazy. That's who it is. Junk Girl Patty has it right there.
Okay.
I couldn't think of it.
I think I am subscribed to her, actually.
I think I do too.
I'll have to go look.
Yeah, make sure you put those underscores in there.
Okay. I'm sorry, Beth. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she makes us all look bad, and
what? That's the thing too, is that news, especially in the reselling community, news spreads like wildfire, and yeah, it gets around, and people start finding out about this, and but it makes it bad for the other people that are selling reseller boxes and are on the up and up. It makes it bad for them, because they're trying to do something with their inventory and make money.
Right.
You can make money on reseller boxes, but that's just bad. That's just bad. Well, hopefully she's closed up shop and she's not doing it anymore, and she's
Well,
but some people just don't learn until all the bad stuff starts. You get mail fraud, you get the mail people out there start investigating. You get IRS out there start investigating. You get you get some people out there start wondering, poking around, wondering what you're doing. That's not good. That's gonna turn real bad. But anyway, she'll get hers.
Yep. Karma's a bitch.
Yep. She definitely is. Do you know, I got a question for you. Do you know where the word breakfast came from?
No.
I don't either.
Oh, Jesus. No, I gotta go to What? Why? Why did you?
I don't know. I just wondered. It was just one of those questions. Where did the word breakfast come from?
Breakfast is the first meal taken after rising from the night's sleep, most often eaten in the early morning before undertaking the day's work. The Old English word for dinner, disner, means to break a fast, and it was the first meal eaten in the day until its meaning shifted in the mid-13th century.
Okay.
It means to break a fast.
So you're fasting overnight.
Yep.
As you're sleeping, and so yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right. That's good to know.
That's her Instagram, Bill, where Junk Girl Patty put it up above you, a couple of comments above you. You break your fast. Well, that's another thing that I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna dive into this. I really didn't do very well this morning, but I didn't really have a whole lot to work with. We had pizza yesterday, so I made pizza this morning. For breakfast. So, but I put it in my calories and all of that. So that took up 510 calories out of 1,500. And I went to this really cool website. It shows, like, you put in your if you're female or male, your weight, your height, your age, and it tells you how many calories you need every day to lose weight fast, how many calories you need to lose weight, like on a regular pace, like probably a pound a day or something, and then how many to maintain.
Mhm.
So I thought that was cool.
Mhm.
So I wrote all that down, and I also have an app that shows that like if you want to do intermittent fasting,
Mhm.
it like gives you tips. It keeps time for you. Like if you say I don't want to eat between this time and this time,
Mhm.
or it breaks it down in hours too. Like do you want to do a regular one? Do you want to do like 4 hours, 8 hours, 16 hours? So you can choose, and then like during that whole time, you can log water. You can log your food whenever you eat, and then it tells you when you can eat. So I'm thinking about doing that one too. I do the Fitbit one. I do have
Mhm.
the Fitbit one, but you can only do. I hate they don't have a sugar tracker on there.
Right.
And I don't know of any sugar trackers.
Hmm.
Um, but and I really wanted that.
Yeah.
I wanted.
Yeah, that would be a really good one for them to add into their app. Would be a sugar tracker.
Yeah.
Hmm. I would send them a message.
Yeah, I actually voted. They had a thing in their community,
Mhm.
like blogs or whatever, and a couple people have said something about blood sugar trackers, and so I voted that I would like that.
Yeah. It's a good idea. Well, it sounds good. I've been. So, what do you think about activity wise?
Activity wise, I need to start walking.
Okay. So, and it doesn't have to be a long. You don't have to. You don't have to do a long walk.
Yeah.
Start off. You know, just a little walk down your street and then walk back. You know, do
Yeah.
that for a couple weeks. Everybody likes to, like, I'm just as guilty as anyone else. When I say, okay, I'm gonna walk, I'm gonna start walking and everything, and I think I have to walk 10 miles the first day.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You got to work up to it. So, it's something that you have to, even a half a mile, you know, if you can do that and do that for a couple weeks
Yeah.
and just build up to it. I know, you're going into winter right now, so it's a little bit more difficult to do that, but do it while you can, and then figure something out.
I'm gonna have to start yoga or something.
Yeah. And there's so many apps or videos on TV.
Yeah, free stuff. Yeah,
that you can do.
for sure.
Yeah, and you need to get Brandon in it. You need to, the more support, the better your success. So you need to get Brandon into it too, and it probably wouldn't hurt him none.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And you need to find out about that endocrinologist, and you gotta fight for your right to party. All right. Well, it is that time and we're gonna get off of here and get to work. I gotta ship my stuff off, and then I gotta dive into ThreadUp and get some boxes made so I can drop them off this afternoon. That's the plan. So I hope everybody has great sales, great listing. Get some listing done, because that really does help your sales. So I hope everybody has a great day. We'll see you all later. See you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.